We're working to both create and also, as appropriate, replicate efforts like the U.S.-India Alliance for Women's Economic Empowerment. Google India, committed to mentoring 1 million Indian women entrepreneurs. We're working with other partners to increase that number. We're working to both create and also, as appropriate, replicate efforts like the U.S.-India Alliance for Women's Economic Empowerment. That connects the private sector and civil society to provide Indian women with technical skills and networking opportunities to help them grow their businesses. At the Alliance's launch, Google India committed to mentoring 1 million Indian women entrepreneurs. We're working with other partners to increase that number. That would have a remarkable impact. Finally, we will work with partners to help dismantle some of the societal, legal, and regulatory barriers that stand in the way of having a level playing field, like laws that make it more challenging for women to work in certain roles, limiting their career progression. Now, if you look at some of the work and studies that have been done, for example, the World Bank, women have equal legal economic standing with men in 12 countries around the world. 12 countries around the world, including through equal pay and legal protections in the workplace. So, there's a huge amount of work to be done there, and looking at the glass half full as opposed to half empty, a tremendous amount of opportunity as we grow the number of countries that offer genuinely equal opportunity. We'll encourage countries to repeal discriminatory laws. We'll advocate for reforms to promote gender equality, in part by showing the opportunity posed by closing these gender gaps. Across each of these lines of effort, we will work in tandem with partners around the world. Indeed, we'll be working with all of you, because we need all hands on deck if we're actually going to make a difference, if we're going to build sustainable, long-lasting change. That includes, for our part, working with counterparts from other governments to develop their own domestic and global strategies for women's economic security. It includes applying the lessons from this work across the United States government as we build out action plans for each agency and each department to advance women's economic security.